In the previous class, we have seen what do you mean by a modulus of a complex number and its properties. Now, today let us continue with the exercise problems. See, this is the exercise 2.5 given at the page number 72. This is problem number 1. It has 4 subdivisions. Here you have to find out the modulus of all these 4 complex numbers. Therefore, we know very well what do you mean by modulus of z. That is, we know very well modulus of z is equal to, if z is equal to x plus iy, then modulus of z is equal to root of x square plus y square. That is real part square plus imaginary part square. Likewise, let us find the modulus of these 4 problems. Therefore, first we can find out this first subdivision. 2i by 3 plus 4i. For this, we have to find the modulus. Now, modulus of this complex number can be found. See here, we have a numerator and denominator. If you have 2 complex numbers like this, that is modulus of quotient of 2 complex numbers is equal to quotient of their moduli. Modulus of 2i by modulus of 3 plus 4i we can write. Okay, modulus of 3 plus 4i. Now, we know very well the modulus of a complex number is nothing but root of real part square plus the imaginary part square. Here the real part is 0. Therefore, you can write root of 0 square plus imaginary part is 2. You can write 2 square by root of, here real part is 3. You can write 3 square plus imaginary part on the 4 square. Now, here you can write root of 2 square is equal to 2 only by 3 square 9 plus 4 square 16, root of 25. Root of 25 means 5. Therefore, modulus of this one 2i by 3 plus 4i is nothing but this one. Okay, now let us go for the second subdivision. For this second subdivision, what is the second subdivision? We have to find the modulus for this complex number. Modulus for this complex number means, see, 2 minus i by 1 plus i plus 1 minus 2i by 1 minus i. Now we have to find the modulus for this one. See, if we have ratio of 2 complex numbers, we can take modulus ratio first separately. But here we have sum of 2 complex numbers means we have modulus of z1 plus z2 is less than or equal to only modulus z1 plus modulus z2. Therefore, here you don't go for that one less than or equal to concept and all. Just whatever be the complex number, if you have the fractions like this, it is better to bring into the rectangular form. Then you can easily take the modulus with the help of this formula. Therefore, now I am going to bring this into the rectangular form. Therefore, for that I am taking equal to modulus of. Since it is a sum of 2 complex numbers with the ratios, therefore you can take LCM. LCM is product of these two. It is 1 plus I into 1 minus I. Then just you cross multiply. That is 2 minus I into 1 minus I plus 1 minus 2i into 1 plus I. Just cross multiplication. That's all. Okay, now this is equal to numerator. Just to remove this bracket. 2 into 1, 2. Then minus 2i. Then minus I. Then minus I into minus I plus I square. Plus I square is minus 1. I am writing directly. Now, then plus come here. 1 into 1, 1. Then 1 into I plus I you can get. This is minus 2i. Then this is minus 2i square. I square equal to minus 1. Therefore, minus 2 into minus 1 gives plus 2 by this is nothing but z into z bar. Z into z bar equal to what? Real part square plus imaginary part square. Real part square means what? 1 square plus imaginary part is also what? 1. Therefore, you can write what? 1 square. Write like this. Okay, then after that you try to simplify. See, 2, this minus 1 and plus 1 getting cancelled. 2 plus 2 gives 4. Then minus 2i minus I minus 3i, and also you can cancel these two, plus I and minus I. This is a minus 4i by 2, you can see. Now, after this, they are coming here, which is equal to 4 by 2, 2, that is modulus of 2 minus 2i, modulus of 2 minus 2i. Now it is in this rectangular form, therefore you can easily take the modulus, therefore it is equal to root of real part square plus imaginary part square, root 2 square plus what? 2 square. Now which is equal to root of 8, you can write, or this can be written as 2 into root 2 also you can write. Therefore likewise you can find the modulus for these two. Next we can go for the third subdivision. Modulus of 1 minus I whole power 10 we need to find. That is a modulus of 1 minus I whole power 10. Now we know very well, already we have written this concept, that is modulus of z power n can be written as, first you can take modulus z, then you can raise to the power n. Based on that you can write. Therefore this modulus and this indices may be what interchange. Therefore you can write a modulus of 1 minus I, then you write whole power 10. Now this is in the rectangular form, therefore you can write a root of real part square 1 square plus imaginary part square is 1 square whole power 10 you can see. Now it's equal to root 2 power 10. This root 2 power 10 can be written as root 2 square whole power 5. Whole power 5. Now which is equal, or this could be written as 2 power 1 by 2 whole power 10. Again, you will get the same result. Either this or this you can write. Okay. Root 2 can be written as 2 power 1 by 2 whole power 10 means if we cancel we are getting 5. Therefore, you are getting 2 power 5. Any one of these two you can write. Okay. Now this is equal to how much? 32. We can do it. Okay. Yes. Now likewise let us do this fourth subdivision. See the fourth subdivision. You have to find a modulus of 2i into 3 minus 4i into 4 minus 3i. You want to find modulus for this one. You know very well, modulus of z1 into z2 into z3, which is equal to modulus z1 into modulus z2 into modulus z3 you can write. Therefore, if it is product, you can take modulus separately, then you can multiply. Therefore, this can be written as modulus of 2i into modulus of 3 minus 4i into modulus of 4 minus 3i. Now which is equal, you can take modulus separately for each and every complex number. Now this is root of real part square 0 plus imaginary part square 2 square. Then into this is 3 square plus 4 square. Now for this you can write root of 4 square plus 3 square. Real part square plus imaginary part square. This is 2. Now this is 2 into this value 5 and that also 5. Then this you can get 50. Therefore the modulus of this one is equal to 50. Okay, likewise we have an example sum that is example 2.9 given at the page number 68. Example 2.9 given at the page number 68. This is for your homework. Okay, here Z1, Z2 and Z3 are given. We need to find the value of the modulus Z1, modulus Z2 and some other 3 more results. Okay, this you can take as homework. Likewise, look at example 2.10. 2.10 is also very similar to this one. This is also given at the page number 68. Therefore, you can take example 2.9 and 2.10 as homework. Now, next we can go to the next problem exercise. Problem, that is problem number 2 given at the page number 72. For any two complex numbers Z1 and Z2 such that modulus Z1 is equal to modulus Z2 is equal to 1. This is given. then we have to show that Z1 plus Z2 by 1 plus Z1 into Z2 is real. Now, if Z1 and Z2 are complex numbers, this expression is also a complex number. Therefore, we can take as a complex number. Let Z is equal to Z1 plus Z2 by 1 plus Z1 into Z2. Now we have to prove that this Z is real. When can we say Z is real? We can say Z is real if and only if Z is equal to Z bar. If Z is real, if and only if Z is equal to Z bar. Okay, now here want to prove this as real means we need to prove that Z bar is also equal to Z. Okay, now our problem is to prove only these things. Now for that, here what is given? Given modulus Z1 is equal to 1 and similarly modulus Z2 is also equal to 1 because both are equal to 1. Now, we know very well this modulus Z is nothing but modulus Z1 is nothing but root of Z1 into Z2. Therefore, we square it. Modulus Z1 square is equal to 1. Modulus Z2 square is also equal to 1. From this we can write. Now, we know very well that is modulus Z square is equal to Z into Z bar. What is modulus Z square? One of the property you have seen, modulus Z square equal to Z into Z bar. Therefore, this can be written as, instead of Z, we have Z1. Therefore, you can write Z1 into Z1 bar is equal to 1. Therefore, from this you can write what is Z1 bar, which is equal to 1 by Z1. Similarly, here modulus Z2 square can be written as Z2 into Z2 bar, which is equal to 1. From this, what is Z2 bar is equal to 1 by Z2 you can write. 1 by Z2 we can write. These things are very important for proving this problem. Okay. These are very important things. Based on this only we can prove this Z is real. If Z is real, means we need to show that Z bar is equal to Z. Therefore, let us consider Z bar. Consider Z bar. Z bar means for this we have to take conjugate, that is Z1 plus Z2 by 1 plus Z1 into Z2. For this we have to take conjugate. For this we have to take conjugate. Now we know very well, if you have two complex numbers, this is one complex number, another complex number means for taking conjugation you can take separately conjugate, then you can find its quotient, that you can write Z1 plus Z2 whole bar by 1 plus Z1 into Z2 whole bar. Yes, if you have sum of two complex numbers or product of two complex numbers, if you take conjugate, it can be taken separately and you can multiply or add. See here, this is sum of two complex numbers. This can be written as Z1 bar plus Z2 bar. Z1 bar plus Z2 bar. Now this is also sum of two complex. So 1 bar plus Z1 into Z2 whole bar can be written as Z1 bar into Z2 bar. Z1 bar into Z2 bar. Now you have taken conjugate for each and every complex number separately. Then after that, just you replace the values of these things. What is this Z1 bar? 1 by Z1. You can write 1 by Z1 plus Z2 bar equal to what? 1 by Z2. Then so 1 bar is also equal to 1 because it's a real part, means Z and Z bar are equal. The conjugate of 1 is 1 only because there is no imaginary part. If there is an imaginary part, you have to change its sign to take conjugate. Okay, now we can write this one. Then plus again, what is Z1 bar? 1 by Z1 into what is Z2 bar? 1 by Z2. Now we have replaced all these values. Just we have to simplify. The LCM for numerator is Z1, Z2. Similarly, denominator is also what? Z1, Z2. Therefore, here you can write, I am going to rub these things. That's now, which is equal to, for numerator, the LCM is Z1 into Z2. Then, just we can add Z2 plus Z1. That can be written as Z1 plus Z2 by. For denominator is also LCM is Z1 into Z2. Then you can take this part of this one, Z1 into Z2, Z1 into Z2 plus 1 into 1 you can write. Now here these two getting cancelled, this and this getting cancelled. What we left out? Z1 plus Z2 by. This can be as 1 plus Z1 into Z2, which is nothing but Z. Now we have started with Z bar and we have equated, we have proved to it is what? Z. Therefore, if Z bar equal to Z, definitely we can say therefore Z is real. Therefore, Z is real. When given at the page number 72. For the three complex numbers, for any complex number Z1, Z2 and Z3, such that modulus Z1 equal to 1, modulus Z2 is equal to 2 and modulus Z3 equal to 3 and sum of modulus of the Z1, Z2 and Z3 is equal to 1, then we have to show that modulus of 9 times Z1, Z2 plus 4 times Z1, Z3 plus Z2, Z3 is equal to 6 we have to prove. Therefore, this is also very similar to the previous problem. We know very well, this modulus Z1 equal to 1 means here we can say modulus of Z1 square is also equal to 1. This modulus of Z1 square can be written as Z1 into Z1 bar is equal to 1. Therefore, from this we can write Z1 bar is equal to, we can write 1 by Z1. Likewise here, modulus of Z2 whole square is equal to 2 square. Here 1 square is equal to 1. That we can write directly. Now this also can be written as Z2 into Z2 bar, which is equal to 4. From this, what is Z2 bar is equal to 4 by Z2, we can say. 4 by Z2. Likewise, the third step here, modulus Z3 square is equal to 3 square, squaring on both sides. Okay, now you can join with these things. Okay. By starting, you start from this one. Then this also can be written as Z3 into Z3 bar, which is equal to 9. From this, Z3 bar is equal to 9 by Z3. 9 by Z3. Now these results we need later to prove the given result. Therefore these things you must keep in mind always. These are very important. Okay, now after finding this one, let us prove this result is equal to 6. Therefore we can say modulus of 9 times Z1 Z2 then plus 4 times Z1 Z3 plus Z2 Z3 is equal to, now we have to prove that this is equal to 6. Now for our convenience, here we have three complex numbers Z1, Z2 and Z3. They are coming in cyclic order, Z1, Z2, then Z2, Z3, then what Z3, Z1. They are coming repeatedly. Therefore, you multiply and divide by what is Z. Yes, now within the modulus, you are multiply and divide by the product Z1, Z2 and Z3. Now what you have here? 9 times Z1 is Z2 plus 4 times Z1 Z3 plus Z2 Z3. This is we have. Now after this you try to take this one alone inside, this one alone inside. You keep this outside and you take this alone inside. That is what you have Z1, Z2 and Z3 we have outside. Then into, you take, divide this one. Z1 and Z2 getting Z3. Therefore, you can write 9 by Z3. You can write 9 by Z3. Then plus here Z1 Z3. Z1 Z3 goes in getting Z2. Therefore, you can write what 4 by Z2. Then plus Z1 Z3 means 1 by Z1. 1 by Z1. Now you close the modulus. Okay. After that, I try to replace these values. It is equal to modulus of Z1, Z2, Z3 into C. 9 by Z3. 9 by Z3 is equal to Z3 bar. Z3 bar. Plus 4 by Z2 equal to Z2 bar. Z2 bar. Then plus 1 by Z1 is equal to Z1 bar. Z1 bar. Then take the modulus. But after that, see here, this can be written as, which is equal to modulus of Z1, Z2, Z3 into, see, this is sum of three complex numbers. I have taken conjugate. This can be written as in order Z1 bar plus Z2 bar plus Z3 bar is equal to Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 whole bar we can write. Therefore, this we are going to rewrite. That is, you can write this as Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 whole bar you can write. This is modulus. Okay. Now after that, you are going to take a modulus separate. You are going to take modulus separately. See, this is product means you can take first modulus, then you multiply again for here. Therefore, you can write this is equal to modulus of Z1 into modulus of Z2 into modulus of Z3 into modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 bar. We can take modulus separately like this. Okay, now here also, here you can write modulus Z1 into modulus Z2 into modulus Z3 into, now this can be written as Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3, its modulus. Because you know very well, modulus Z bar is equal to modulus Z. Modulus Z bar is equal to modulus Z. Based on this concept, you can write this Z1 plus Z2 whole bar modulus can be written as modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. Now we know very well the values of these four terms. What is modulus Z1? 1 into. What is modulus Z2? 2 into. What is modulus Z3? 3 into. What is modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3? Equal to 1. Now if you multiply, you will be getting 6. That's all. Now we need to prove this is equal to 6. Okay. Example 2.12 given at page number 69. Here Z1, Z2 and Z3 are any three complex numbers. Further it is given that modulus Z1 equal to modulus Z2 is equal to modulus Z3 is equal to modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 is equal to 1. Then we need to find the value of this modulus. Okay, this is also very similar to the previous problem. Here you can write that is modulus Z1 is equal to 1. Therefore, we can say modulus Z1 square is equal to 1 square. This modulus Z1 square you can write as Z1 into Z1 bar, which is equal to 1. From this, what is Z1 bar? Is equal to 1 by Z1. 1 by Z1. Okay. Likewise, we can write 1 by Z1 bar equal to 1 by Z1. Everything is equal to 1. Similarly, you can write Z2 bar is equal to 1 by Z2. And Z3 bar is also equal to 1 by Z3. Based on this result, everything equal to 1. Okay. Now we have found the value of 1 by Z1, 1 by Z2 and 1 by Z3. Now we can go for that problem. Therefore, we can say modulus of 1 by Z1 plus 1 by Z2 plus 1 by Z3, which is equal to modulus of, what is 1 by Z1? Z1 bar. Then plus, this is 1 by Z2 equal to Z2 bar. then plus 1 by Z3 is equal to Z3 bar. Now we can write modulus of this Z1 bar plus Z2 bar plus Z3 bar can be written as Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 whole bar. Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 whole bar. Now, this is modulus of Z bar is equal to modulus Z. Therefore, this bar can be removed. We can write Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 we can write. This modulus of Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 is equal to 1. Therefore, we can write. Therefore, its result is equal to 1. Likewise, we can prove. Okay. Now, we have few more problems that we will see in the next class. Thank you, children.